Hi friends, my name's Kyra. For today's home practice, I'd like to offer a heart opening, shoulder opening. And alongside that, I'd also like to investigate what it's like for the heart to close. There's this element of discernment in knowing when it's time to be open and when it's time to withdraw and take some time to replenish our own well before we seek to give to others or be vulnerable again. If you would please have a blanket, a strap or something similar that you have at home, and also a yoga block. If you don't have a yoga block, a chair without a back or something, a bench that you have at home would also be fine. Please start by rolling your blanket into a long jelly roll, something where the length of the spine and also the back of the head can be supported as you make your way to the back. Snuggle the base of the spine into the jelly roll and lie back. Bring the arms alongside the body and the palms toward the sky. I have my knees open in a butterfly, but if this is uncomfortable, please extend the legs long. Once you're comfortable, please take a big breath in. And as you exhale, soften into the surface of the earth. Big breath in. Big breath out, soften. Extend the legs if they're not there already. And now as you breathe in, lift the arms toward the sky and then extend overhead. And as you breathe out, return the arms alongside the body. See if you can match the length of the inhale to the length of the movement and the length of the exhale to the resolve. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Once you're complete, please roll over to one side. Remove the blanket from behind the back and return to the back. Lift both feet off the mat and bring the shins parallel. This time as you inhale, extend one leg to hover and the opposite arm overhead. And then return back to center. Opposite leg, opposite arm. Inhale. Exhale, resolve. One more time, each side. Keeping the back neutral. Once you're complete, please bring both soles of the feet to the mat and take a figure 4 stretch. Cross one ankle over the opposite thigh. You can stay here if this is enough, or if you'd like to bring a little bit more stretch, you could interlace the fingers behind the back of the thigh and draw the knee toward the body. Release this pose, return both soles of the feet to the mat and cross the opposite ankle over. You can stay here or gently invite the knee in toward the heart, perhaps flex the lifted foot a little bit. And then resolve, return both soles of the feet to the mat and make your way into a fetal position on one side. And perhaps notice the difference between having the heart open on the back and having the heart closed in this nurturing position. Using the arms, press yourself up into a seat. Bring the soles of the feet to the mat and the fingertips pointing toward the toes. As you inhale, lift the heart toward the sky and draw the elbows together, lift the gaze. As you exhale, relax. One more time, inhale, draw the elbows together, lift the gaze. And as you exhale, relax. Once you're complete, please bring your blanket into a compact fold so that you can support the hips as we come into a wide-legged seat here. Once you're seated, slightly lean back and bring the fingers to the mat behind you, and then lift one leg off the mat. And set that back down. Lift the opposite leg. See if you can keep the spine long. And if that foot doesn't come off the mat, it's fine. Just pretend you get all the same benefits. Once you've taken a couple on both sides, cradle the back of the head with one elbow and gently press the back of the head into the crook of the elbow. With the opposite arm, bring the back of the palm to the inside of the thigh, and you're in the heart toward the sky. Return to center. Release the hand that's cradling the head and cradle the back of the head with the opposite elbow. Press the back of the head into the elbow and the opposite palm into the thigh. Look up. Release. Back to the first side. First cradle the head, press the head back. If you'd like to come in a little bit deeper, you might open through the side body and bring the elbow to the inside of the thigh instead of just the palm. And back to center. Switch out. Press the back of the head into the elbow. Yearn toward the thigh. And let's take one more time on each side. Once you're complete, please come off your blanket. You can set that aside and either come into a chair or bring a block widthwise underneath the sits bones and come into a supported hero's pose. With your strap, open it up and start to lift the strap in front of the body and release back behind the body. It's okay if the spine moves a little bit, but be deliberate about it. Give the spine some support so that the emphasis is on the shoulder opening. And then find this sort of midway point and tip from side to side. Again, we're using the belly to support the length of the spine here. And lift upright once more, and let's add a twist from side to side. Spine is long, support that length with the belly. I'm hitting the wall, so I don't get a lot of twist here, but you might get some more. And then release the strap alongside the body. Lower the chin toward the chest, the spine is still long. And then listen to one shoulder. And release back to center and listen to the other shoulder. And back to center. Find neutral, roll out the shoulders in one direction. Maybe the elbows come along with it, maybe the spine, maybe the arms. And then release, roll the shoulders in the opposite direction. Again, making this movement as big or as small as feels appropriate. And then open the arms wide into a T. Give yourself a hug. Close the heart here with the elbows. You can stay here pressing the elbows away and up, or you can bring the backs of the palms together or the palms together in eagle pose. Wherever you are, send the elbows away and up. Open the arms once more. Give yourself a hug, opposite elbow on top. Any variation of eagle arms that you'd prefer. Just make sure that the belly is supporting the length of the spine when we're drawing the elbows away and up. Release, open it up, shake it out. Extend both arms in front of you, palms toward the midline. And then with the ring finger, imagine you are pulling on like some pulleys and pull the elbows back behind you. So we're creating some isometric resistance here. As you come forward, imagine you were pressing the ring fingers into like some bread dough, making some indentation here. And then those imaginary pulleys return the elbows to the back side of the body. Push the ring fingers forward, isometric resistance, and pull the ring fingers back. And release out. Find your strap, and we'll close with what's called 360 breath. So if you have a belt, you could notch it around the sternum. If you have a strap or similar, I like to tie the strap in a bow around the sternum so that if at any point this breath does not work for you, you can quickly give the strap a tug and come out. So once you have your strap nice and snug, find a comfortable seat. You could be in an easy pose at this point. 360 breath in all directions. So as you inhale, have the eyes closed or come to a soft gaze, and see if you can breathe in all directions against the strap. And then as you exhale, pull away from the strap in all directions. Notice if you're slumping in the belly. Notice if the collarbones are stuck or tight, the back of the neck. And then be very curious about the movement of the rib cage outward and inward. Is there a part of the body that it's harder to send breath into? Rest the hands comfortably. Gently float the chin into the back of the throat. And stay here with this breath as long as you would like.